Welcome everybody to Mount Unpleasant. Today we are playing Trouble Brewing. In this bag is going to be your character. If it is blue, you are trying to find and execute the one and only one demon. If your token is red, you are on the evil team. You will know who your friends are, and you are trying to get the town to 2 people left alive to win the game. All right, with that said, this holds your fate, AJ. Good luck. Only pull 1 token out of the bag.
Hello and welcome to a special episode of Mount Unpleasant, where we're going to present a game of Blood on the Clocktower specifically targeted for viewers who aren't familiar with the game. We will be diving into the mechanics of the game as they unfold, as well as dissecting players' strategies, with text annotations as well. I'll be popping in now and again to give context on conversations. If this is your first time watching Blood on the Clocktower before you play, you're in the right place. But this video assumes you've watched our how to play video, which is linked in the description.
Okay, I'm actually going to do my first interjection right now, because I just said that if you're about to play Blood on the Clocktower for your first time, you're in the right place. But actually, if you just watched that how-to video, then you know everything you need to play Blood on the Clocktower. Some storytellers actually like it for their players to show up just knowing the core rules so that they can guide the learning process as the player plays the game. So be aware that watching this is kind of considered extra credit, and it's only here if you want a greater understanding of the game, or if you just want to be entertained by us playing a game of Clocktower. Okay. Back to the video.
Okay, so our players have chosen their seats and are about to pull a character token out of the bag. However, you may notice that we're not sitting in a circle like you would be in a normal Clocktower game, and that's because we're sitting in a way that makes it easier to film the game. But we will play the game as if these 2 lines do make up a full circle. Let's now begin with the token pulls. On the right side of your screen, you can see a representation of the character sheet, which shows the potential characters that could be in the game. We are playing the script Trouble Brewing, which will very likely be the first script you play. We have 12 players in this game, so I have chosen 12 characters on this script and put them in the bag, which AJ will now pull the first character token out of. AJ has gotten arguably the most important character, the Imp. This means AJ is this game's demon. He is the leader of the evil team, and if AJ dies, then the good team will win. There are many different demon characters in Blood on the Clocktower, but on this script Trouble Brewing, there is only one demon character, and that's the Imp. The Imp will each night after the first have the opportunity to kill a player, dwindling the town down to his team's ultimate goal of having only 2 people left alive. We're going to dive into the Imp's ability more as the game goes on, but for now you should know that his death will mean victory for the good team. After pulling his token, AJ passed the bag onto Hannah G. Hannah G will pull out the character, the Monk. This character will have the opportunity to protect a player from being killed by the demon each night after the first. And I'll use this time to interject quickly that if you ever see an asterisk after each night in a character's ability text, it means that they act every night except the first one. Okay, so Hannah will be able to protect a player, and if AJ subsequently chooses to kill that player, nothing will happen. It's a powerful way to keep strong characters in the game. Moving on to Annika, who pulls a minion character, which means she'll play for the evil team, and this minion is the Spy. The Spy is kind of crazy. Annika will have the opportunity to see my entire storyteller's grimoire. We'll dig into specifically what that means and what she'll see later on, but the takeaway is that Annika will know everyone's character. On top of that, Annika might register as a good player, the implications of which will become clear later on. For now, let's move on, but we'll keep a close eye on Annika as the game progresses. Next up is Sydney, who pulls a very powerful townsfolk, the Fortune Teller. The Fortune Teller will each night choose 2 players, and she will learn if one of them is the demon. But there is one player who will be Sydney's red herring, who along with AJ will be shown as a demon for Sydney. This means that if Sid receives a yes after choosing 2 players, she can be relatively certain that she's found the demon. After that, we have Jara, who pulls out the first outsider, the Saint. The Saint is a liability for the good team because if Jara is executed, meaning town votes for him to die, then the good team will lose. Jara will try to avoid being the subject of any nomination so as not to prematurely end the game with a loss for the good team. Next up, we have Hannah P, who pulls the Washerwoman. The Washerwoman is a start-knowing character, meaning that they learn information at the beginning of the game and never again. The Washerwoman will learn that one of 2 players is a particular townsfolk, so she'll have 2 people to interrogate right away and try to figure out who she can deem trustworthy. On to Gab, and he pulls out the Mayor. The Mayor's ability will come into full effect when there's only 3 players left alive. At that point, if there's no execution, then the good team will win. This can create a tense and fun final day of the game, but that's only if the Mayor survives. To allow for this to happen more often, the Mayor can deflect an attempt to kill them. So, if AJ decides to target and kill Gab, that kill might bounce off him and hit another player. And I'll take this moment to explain in more detail what I mean when I say might or can. If there's ever something ambiguous like that in a character's ability text, it means it's up to the storyteller to decide what happens. So a Mayor bounce might happen if I choose for it to, and then I subsequently would decide who it bounces off to. Next up, it's Debbie, who pulls the Virgin. The Virgin ability states that if the first player to nominate Debbie is a townsfolk, they are executed and die. At first glance, this might sound pretty bad, but used correctly, the Virgin achieves something that is very rare in Clocktower. It confirms someone as being good. If the good team can coordinate and get a townsfolk to trigger Debbie's ability, then that will confirm Debbie and very likely will confirm the player that nominated her. On the flip side, if someone who isn't a townsfolk first nominated Debbie, then, well, nothing will happen and Debbie's ability will be spent. We will be waiting and watching to see if and when that happens during this game. On to Keith, who is the Raven Keeper. The Raven Keeper wants to be killed by the demon, because if they are, Keith's ability will trigger and he will choose one player and learn their character. The whole point of this game is learning who is who, so this can be extremely valuable information for the good team, but only if Keith can bait the demon into killing him. Next up, it's Xｗməthkվəy, who pulls the Recluse. The Recluse is another outsider and therefore is another liability for the good team. Xwməthkвəy's ability is that she might register as an evil player. As an example of how this is a liability, we learned earlier there is a fortune teller who can choose 2 players and learn if either is the demon. Well, if the fortune teller chooses Xwməthkвəy, they might learn that Xwməthkвəy is a potential demon, and go down the path of falsely accusing Xwməthkвəy of being evil. This can cause quite a bit of lost time chasing dead-end theories. Alright, next up we have the second minion, and the final member of the evil team, Lars, as he pulls the Poisoner. The Poisoner will each night choose a player and poison them. Being poisoned in this game means you think your ability works. The storyteller will treat you as if your ability works, but your ability actually doesn't work. Let's use the fortune teller again as an example of this. If Lars poisoned the fortune teller, then they could choose any 2 players and I might say yes or no to them. It could be true information, it could be false information, it doesn't matter. I'm just playing along pretending that their ability works when in reality it doesn't. Poisoning and its equivalent drunkenness are absolutely core to understanding Blood on the Clocktower, and so we'll explore the consequences of Lars' choices later in the game. Finally, we have Marcus, our final player who pulls the empath. The empath is simple yet powerful. They will learn if either or both of their alive neighbors are evil. This is very powerful, and let's zoom out to the full town to understand why. As you can see, Marcus is sat right in between two evil players, so I will show him the number 2, meaning both of his alive neighbors are evil. This is bad news for Lars and AJ, and they will have to work extra hard to try to convince Marcus that his information is wrong. We'll see how the evil team will attempt to do that later on. Okay, so now we can look at town composition as a whole, and there are 12 players in this game, meaning there will be 7 townsfolk, 2 outsiders, 2 minions, and 1 demon. First, let's highlight the good team in blue, who are looking to find and execute AJ to win the game. They are these 7 townsfolk, players on the good team who have powerful abilities, and these 2 are the outsiders. They play for the good team, but have abilities that are, in general, not helpful. Next, we have the evil team in red, who are made up of these 2 minions, who will be using their abilities to keep their 1 demon AJ alive for as long as possible. As a reminder, the evil team will win when there are only 2 players left alive. Okay, so that's a lot of information I just threw at you, but hopefully once you start seeing these players utilize their abilities, things will start to make more sense. So, now with all the setup complete, we are able to begin the game proper by starting night number 1. Alright, here we are in night number 1, and nighttime is where all players have their eyes closed and all start interacting directly with players by giving them silent signals. We start tonight with the most critical information for the evil team, and that's letting them know who each other are. This starts with the minions. I will wake both of them up, show them each other, and then I will show them their demon AJ. I will put the 2 minions back to sleep, and then I will wake up AJ the demon and show him his 2 minions. The reason I don't wake up all 3 of the evil team at the same time is because I'm about to show AJ information that's just for him, and that's his demon bluffs. These are 3 characters that are not in the game, and that he can safely pretend to be without any of these characters getting into a double claim with another player. He'll want to share this information early on with his minions because they start the game not knowing any of these. For this game, I will be showing AJ the librarian, the chef, and the undertaker. You don't need to memorize those abilities. We'll refresh you if they become relevant later on. Okay, so that's all of the starting evil information taken care of, and we will now activate abilities, starting with Lars the Poisoner, who will choose Hannah G the Monk. That means for the rest of the night and the following day, Hannah G will be poisoned and they won't have an ability. Folks who become poisoned don't learn this, but in this case it's irrelevant because Hannah G is the monk and the monk doesn't act during the first night or day. Let's move on to the next minion, the spy. Annika will get to see my entire big book called the Grimoire, and here's a photo of what she's looking at. There is a lot of information here, so let's split it up into zones. On the left, you have a representation of town with each of the larger tokens showing a player's character. The smaller tokens are called reminder tokens and show if that player has some extra information about them that's important. For example, look at the monk here, who has just been poisoned and therefore has the poisoned reminder token on them. On the right here, we have the demon bluffs I showed AJ, and below that is the night order sheet, which is how I know who to visit at night and in what order. The night order isn't relevant to Annika, so she can ignore that. She's probably not going to remember the full grimoire, but she'll want to remember as much as she can and focus on high-value townsfolk like the fortune teller and the virgin. An important thing to know as a new player to Clocktower is that the game is often going to present you with more information than you can reasonably be expected to remember perfectly. And so it's absolutely appropriate to just go off vibes and expect yourself to get things wrong. With that said, we're going to move on to Hannah P., the washerwoman, wake her up with a tap on the knee to give her information. I'll first point to Annika, then to Keith, and then I'll show her the Raven Keeper token. This all means that one of them is the Raven Keeper. This should be interesting because Annika might have seen the reminder tokens for this information, and if she noted that, she could probably act convincingly like the Raven Keeper to earn Hannah's trust. We'll see what she does when we wake up town. Okay, it's off to the empath Marcus now. I will wake him up with a tap on the knee and show him a 2, meaning that both of his alive neighbors are evil. I would have shown him a 1 if only one of his neighbors was evil, and a 0 if neither of his neighbors were evil. Finally, we visit the fortune teller, Sydney. I ask for her to choose 2 players, and she chooses Annika and Jara. Neither of them are the demon, so usually I would shake my head indicating that neither are the demon, but as you can see above Jara's name there, he's the fortune teller's red herring. And because of that, I must tell her yes, that one of Jara or Annika is the demon. Okay, that's everything for night number 1, but before we wake up the town, I want to say that if you're ever confused by anything the storyteller gives you at nighttime, it's important that you see them as soon as the town wakes up. The storyteller is your resource for rules, strategy, and will be able to help clear any confused information up. All right, let's wake up the town.
Good morning, Mount Unpleasant. Welcome to your game of Trouble Brewing. I have to start this game with some terrible, terrible news. I have died in the night. No! And you have to figure out who did it to me.
Okay, a quick note as to why I just said that I died. This is the setup for the story of the game and has no relevance to the mechanics or the rules of the game. Your storyteller probably will say, I have died, go solve my murder, and just know that's the setup for why we're all here, and it's not relevant at all to the actual gameplay that you're about to experience. All right, back to the video.
All right, folks, you have a couple of minutes to go have some private conversations, and we'll come back to town and we can talk about what you learned. Go for it.
Keith and Annika.
Oh. Whoa. I was going to say things, and I'm not allowed to say the things.
Yikes.
Go this way. It makes me less
Next time.
actually.
Well, playing the odds a little bit here.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I am good.
Oh my
yes.
God. The thing is, everyone's going to say
But
that
right,
they're good.
what am I going to say?
As a new player, everyone's going to pretend like they're good. I want to hard claim to one person.
Okay.
I'm picking you specifically.
Yeah.
Because you're 2 away from me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm the empath.
Ooh.
I got a 2, which means both of my neighbors are evil, and I would like to kill Lars.
Yeah.
So that we can then confirm you.
Okay.
If you're the recluse, tell me now.
I'm the recluse.
All right, you may be wondering why Marcus thought Xwl might actually be the recluse, and I don't have a good answer for that. I think he just got super lucky and found the recluse in his very first conversation. But this does open up a conversation. Why is Marcus looking for a recluse? Well, if you look at that recluse's ability, it says you might register as evil, as a minion, or demon, even if dead. So Marcus is trying to falsify his information. He has a 2, which means his neighbors are both evil. If he can find a recluse that is not one of his neighbors, like Xwl is not one of the direct neighbors, then he can be pretty confident that the 2 people sitting next to him are actually evil, and one of them isn't the recluse, misregistering as evil. So now that he's found the recluse, he can be very sure that the 2 people sitting next to him are actually on the evil team. Well done, Marcus. That was a very good first conversation. Doesn't look good for the evil team. Back to the video.
So that's why I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I was thinking sometimes I like when I'm the recluse
Yeah.
to pretend that I'm a different character to kind of know who
Yeah.
to trust. Like if an empath were to be like, hey, I got a 1 on you, I'd be like,
yeah.
great, I believe you, right? Because I'm the recluse.
Do you want to switch roles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Oops, sorry.
So,
I'll
yeah.
I'll be the empath with a 1.
In case there's a chef, then I'll say like, I'm sitting next to an evil person as Lars. Or you can say I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what just happened there. They are doing something that is often referred to as a role swap. And it's actually a pretty common thing to see in games. What this means is that to the other players in the game, they are going to not say their true role, they're going to say the role that they swapped with. And so Xwl is going to say that they're the empath, and Marcus is going to say that they're the recluse. There's a million reasons to do this, but I think in this particular case, they are trying to keep a very high value townsfolk, Marcus, alive and make it look like the recluse is the empath. So let's just say Xwl further down the road talks to the demon, says that they are the empath, and then the demon might target Xwl at night instead of Marcus, keeping Marcus alive. So now that Xwl is claiming to be the empath, she says that she'll have a 1. And the reason why is just because the position they're in. So right now we have Marcus sitting next to Lars. Lars is evil. And then you have Xwl sitting next to Lars. And so right now Xwl says, because we're 1 away and you're reading an evil on the person in between us, and then if I was the real empath, then I would read a 1. And this is just so that Xwl doesn't accidentally implicate her other neighbor as being evil, her other neighbor in this case being Keith. So they're just trying to make sure that if they do the role swap, the information still makes sense. And so you're trying to create some confusion in town, but you're still trying to put truthful information out there so that other people, other townsfolk who build information off of this fake empath don't build a fake world. That's a lot, but that is kind of the whole purpose of a role swap. Protect Marcus, and then make sure your role swap is convincing enough that you're not putting accidental wrong information out into town. That happened very quickly for these two. That's because they're quite experienced players. Your first role swap isn't going to be this seamless, I promise, but just know that's what's happening here. Okay, back to the video.
I like that.
Oh, okay. All right,
Okay.
let's keep cooking.
I like it.
Oh, I
Come
did
into my
not.
office.
I did not come into the office last time. Oh, sorry, I have a call. Hello?
Hello.
I learned something last night.
Oh, I love that.
Was it
I'd
about
like
one
some
of those two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it was about both of you.
Okay.
But it's about one of you. Both of you are implicated.
Is one of 2 of us a particular townsfolk?
Okay. How do you want to?
So,
how would you like to do this?
Either you guys can out yourselves to me privately, or
Ooh, this is fun.
together, whatever you want. However
Are you
you want to
okay
do it.
with outing your information to more than one person?
I
Or do you
don't.
want-
I don't really want to hard claim. No.
I'm down to hard claim to you.
Okay, so
I
let's
would
do-
love to build
let's
some
do a
trust.
separate.
Okay. Let's. Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna go off camera. I'll
So
come
why
right
don't,
back.
yeah, you go first, and then I'll come after.
Oh.
Yeah, she didn't understand what off camera was. She's not in the biz.
I'm in the bills.
Okay, who you at? Who you be?
In the reading.
Okay, thank you so much. You may leave.
Is that the right answer?
I'm not answering anything
Sorry,
right now.
I just gave you everything. You need
Of
to tell
course
me
it is, yes.
the right answer.
Yes.
Jeez.
But I
wanna hear her.
Yeah, I want to hear her also.
Annika.
Okay, what just happened? I think it's relatively straightforward, but Hannah is the washerwoman. They saw either that Keith or Annika were the Raven Keeper, and so they're just interrogating that information. They want to make sure that they're not drunk or poisoned or something, and so if one of them is willing to hard claim their actual role and it matches with their washerwoman information, they know they can very likely trust that person. So that just happened with Keith. We're going to go see what happens with Annika later down the road, but this is very good for the good team. Okay, back to the video.
Yeah, so that was Hannah, Keith, and Annika.
Who are all suspicious.
Done.
Yeah.
That's our evil team.
Yeah.
Okay, I promise I'm not going to interject that much as the video goes on, but there's a lot to explain up front. So what these two are doing right now is they're watching who is going off to talk to each other right off the top. This is because the minions don't have bluffs at the beginning of the game. You saw during nighttime, only the demon gets bluffs. And so often what will happen is that a minion, as one of their very first conversations, will find their demon and get the bluffs. So they're looking who's going off with each other.
And more importantly, they know there are 3 evil players in this game. They're looking for 3 people going off alone. So they made a little joke here being like, hey, those 3 just went off to talk to each other. That was Keith, Hannah, and Annika. And they made a joke, oh, that's the whole evil team. They're exchanging bluffs. Of course, we know that's not true, but they're just kind of making a bit of a joke. But they'll keep that in the back of their mind for the rest of the game. Okay, back to the video.
What can we share?
I don't really have anything valuable to share.
Are you start knowing role? Like
No.
info gatherer?
I have no info.
No info at all. So you don't learn info either? You don't learn anything either?
No.
Okay. Okay. That's still important. Are you interested in being protected? Are you...
No.
No?
I mean, I don't want to die, but I also don't think I need protection right now.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, a quick note on Debbie's motivation here. She's really looking for townsfolk, and in particular, start knowing townsfolk, because they are really good candidates to trigger the Virgin. Start knowing characters only learn information on night 1, which has already happened, so they're not going to gain any more information. So if they can sacrifice themselves by nominating the Virgin, being executed and dying, then that is information that won't be lost in the future because they don't learn any information in the future. So she's looking for start knowing characters, and this is often what a Virgin who knows the game will do right off the top, is try to find a townsfolk who is a start knowing townsfolk to nominate them to confirm them as the Virgin. Okay, back to the video.
All right, did you get it from Keith or not? Oh, you did?
No, I got his roll.
Oh, and was it the one that you pulled?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
He knows the answer to that question.
Okay.
So you tell me who you are.
Oh, I'm really uneasy about that.
Don't be. What a wild bluff to like straight out of the bat be a washerwoman.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's insane.
Okay, I'm the mayor.
Okay, that wasn't what I got.
What did you get for Keith?
So I'm the washerwoman, he's the reading.
Okay, great, perfect, easy.
Mayor.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
keep it very tight, obviously.
Okay, something worth exploring here. Annika just said that she was the mayor, but she's the spy. She should know everyone's character, and if you recall from town, Gab is actually the mayor. Why would Annika get herself into a potential double claim? Well, double claims act in both directions. This makes Annika maybe look more suspicious, but it also makes Gab look more suspicious. So now we're kind of creating this social tension. Do we trust Gab or do we trust Annika? There is, however, one other reason why Annika said mayor. It might be that she just doesn't remember the grimoire. If you remember that image we looked at earlier, it's complicated and it's dark at nighttime. The spy is a fun character because you're getting lost in the sauce of information and you don't remember everything. So don't be too hard on yourself if you play the spy and get information wrong. It's part of the game. Okay, back to the video.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Great.
Do you think it's okay that I told you who he was?
Yes, but
Yes.
I will not say anything.
Okay.
Again, though. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, remember last time that was a good demon. It was a good bluff, right? You were evil. You were.
But unless I'm drunk, how would he have, I didn't give anything away.
Yep.
He straight up just
Yep.
told it to me.
Yep.
So I feel like I'm sober.
Yep.
He is who he said he is. I feel really good about the three.
Yep. Okay. I feel great.
Okay.
Yep.
How you doing? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I like my neighbors today.
You don't like your neighbors?
I'm not sure if I like them yet.
Interesting. Interesting.
Remember, Sid doesn't trust her neighbors because she chose both of her neighbors as the fortune teller and got a yes, meaning one of her neighbors is the demon. Of course, we know that Jara, who she's talking to right now, is her red herring, so that is why she received a yes. Back to the video.
What would you like to tell me?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I am going to claim I'm an outsider.
I'm going to claim that you're an outsider. Are you going to claim which one?
Yeah, fine. I need to trust someone because I don't really know how to play this. I'm the same. Which I'm scared of being because, yeah. So I think that I'm going to play this as I'm going to try and get myself killed.
During the day?
Yeah. No, during the night.
Okay.
I'm going to try and get demon killed.
So what do you want me to tell people about you?
So I think I'm going to go with monk, undertaker, or
Debbie, Demon Debbie, get in here.
I'm so glad to be invited.
monk, undertaker, or let's go with like a soldier. So that it's not like completely obvious that I'm trying to die, but
Okay.
yeah.
Why is Jara trying to pretend to be something else to die at night? That is because when you die, your ability goes away, and his ability is that if he dies during the day by execution, his team loses. So if he can get the demon to kill him, then the team won't accidentally lose the game by nominating and executing him. Okay, back to the video.
I've already got some loose information.
Got some hot goss.
I have some information that points to Lars as being suspicious.
I love that.
He's got an evil ping on
Should we
him.
invite Demon or Demon?
Oh my God, Demon Debbie?
Debbie, get on in.
Demon Debbie, get in here.
I'm so glad to be invited.
Yes.
There's
All
nothing
right.
more awkward than watching someone walk
right.
behind the camera.
No.
Look, I don't want to interrupt.
Okay, no, yeah, but let's.
Spilling goss.
Okay.
So I heard some information that does point to Keith as being an evil character.
Okay.
I'm wondering if anyone.
Sorry, you mean Lars?
Sorry, Lars.
See what he just did there?
No. I'm
He
talking
started
Keith.
talking
I'm
about Lars
Keith.
suspicious,
No.
and then you walked in.
You're always
Keith is just
suspicious.
naturally suspicious. Come
on,
I'm
we're
sitting
trying to
next
build-
to the two people that I almost always think are evil,
goodness.
but no, I got information that suggests Lars is evil. Lars is approaching.
Are you an investigator?
It wasn't my information.
Who's the investigator?
It wasn't my information. Is what I'm
Who's
saying.
the investigator?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So do you guys have
what about
anything
you?
that we can? Well, do you guys have anything?
I was just in a potential ping, and I just revealed my role to that person.
Okay. You hard claimed?
I hard claimed to one person. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say who I hard
Okay.
claimed to, but I just did that.
I hard claimed to one person, which is why I got this information.
Okay.
I am going to do the nomination to protect their anonymity.
Okay.
So that's what I'm up to.
So why do you think? So you think Lars is bad?
I mean, I have someone who is confirming that he is registering as evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could just be a little recluse or something.
I'm gonna go first. So
You can trust me.
I'm scared of you.
No,
that's
but
why.
I would not be just happy talking like this if I was.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna do a different spin.
Okay.
I am 2 starting roles that learn information first night, and then the third one is every night.
Ooh, so you're an info gatherer.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I like this.
There's a lot of ambiguity with a lot
Okay.
of what I just said.
I am not. I did not find something out last night.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
I'm a
wake up.
townsfolk.
I'm a townsfolk and I didn't wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. At least as far as I know, I'm a townsfolk. Fucking drunk, but whatever.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd be happy to hard claim with you if you would want to know. But if you want to keep it to yourself, then that's fine.
I'll hard claim with you.
What's that?
I'll hard claim with you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you guys.
I am actually the recluse, but I have role swapped with the empath.
Okay.
So I am going to be for the rest of, aside from obviously the true empath and you, claiming to be empath and other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am me.
Okay. That's really good to know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to keep you alive so we can do a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, good.
Did you have the boss?
You don't have gloves?
I don't have bluffs. I just hard claimed Bear. Yeah.
I've been so fucking cagey.
Wait, what are you?
Poisoner.
Okay, I'm spot.
And I poisoned Hannah G.
Okay. So I just
you're the
okay. So I just learned. So Hannah is the washerwoman.
Which Hannah?
Hannah P is the washerwoman, and she knew that either me or Keith was the Ravenkeeper. Keith is the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
So we know that. Fuck. We need the fucking bluffs.
I know. Okay, so it's not.
It's AJ. Right?
It's AJ. Yeah, it's AJ.
Okay. Okay.
We need to wait for him to get out of this conversation.
Yeah.
You're an info gatherer.
Yes.
And I am.
Okay. That's delicious. You don't need to protect me.
Okay.
So I'm one of those 2 startings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have an inkling who I should protect?
Well, no, the game just started.
No, I know, but if you, for example.
I'm not one of those 2.
Oh.
I'm not one of those. Sorry.
Well, I just gave a lot of information
I know
for
you did.
no
Okay,
payoff.
Chef.
Okay, what did you get?
Okay, so I learned a 0. But again, drunk poison. But then I just learned a 0, which makes me think no recluse.
Okay, so let's talk about this demon claim as chef. It's a little bit scary to claim a start knowing role like the chef as the demon because a lot of players see start knowing roles as expendable. I explained before, they only get information once on night 1 and never again. So they can often just be an easy thing to kill off because, you know, if you don't know for sure, at least you're killing somebody, you know? Then he talked about how he got a chef 0, which basically means that there are, in his fake world, that there are no pairs of evil sitting next to each other. And then he goes on to say there's probably not a recluse. And the reason he says this is that he says there's 12 players. If there are 3 evil players and a recluse in the game, then it's very unlikely that at least one of those two of those players are not sitting next to each other is basically what he's saying. And so then they are going to carry on this conversation talking about what outsiders they believe to be in the game. So this is a really good example of just how putting a little bit of misinformation into the game can send somebody way down onto the wrong path. And we'll see how Hannah G reacts to that right now.
Yeah.
12 people? I don't know. 12 people,
God.
12 people, 3
Jamie
evil.
would put a saint in there.
Jamie would probably put a saint in there, honestly, and a drunk. Or honestly, a butler. A butler would be an.
Oh, that would be so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got for us?
I am a start knowing roll.
Ooh.
You what, boy?
I'm a start knowing roll. So I'm looking for
That's
other
really
start
good.
knowing rolls.
Okay.
So are you either the washerwoman or the chef?
I'm not going to say yet.
Okay.
But kind of, yeah, definitely. Because I've heard of their 2 already.
Whoa!
Throughout these
Really? You've been
Heard
getting
of
fast.
investigator and librarian already.
I'm assuming you're talking about the investigator, if not them.
No, I'm not.
Oh, maybe not.
But
I'm just fishing.
That's okay. That's not helpful.
If you
actually.
are...
Can I tell you? That reads as evil.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, I'm trying to protect a good person, and you're trying to make me hard claim my role.
So I'm good, and I just want as many beautiful pieces of information
But you're
as
not
possible.
giving anything.
I've just said I've hard claimed to someone that's huge.
That's not me.
It's not you.
No, that wasn't me.
I would love to know who
And I
else
give you
has
some
starting
really
info.
important info.
If you are the chef,
The starting info people need to talk to
would
each
you
other.
be willing to die or no? Definitely
Oh
not.
my lord, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting a bad read off this
Get
kid.
him out of the frame.
Okay.
I'm getting-
All right. three for 3?
Yeah, this is 3 for 3. So you really know everything, so... Oh, do you know everything? So I'm librarian, chef, or undertaker.
What?
Well, no, those are the 3 buffs.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm bluffing chef, a chef.
Okay.
And I'm going to start past at some point.
Okay. I hard claim mayor.
Okay. Oh, wait. What are you? What are you?
This one.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So there is no mayor in the game.
I don't know. I didn't.
Did you not see me?
No, I.
Can I join you guys?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry.
What are the buffs?
Librarian, chef, and undertaker.
Okay. I am going to.
You can be undertaker again.
I'm going to be.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. I'll.
Because I'm claiming chef, and I'll just start past.
You're claiming chef? Are you already claiming chef?
I'm already claiming chef.
The Undertaker's hard because you gotta
so I'm librarian.
You can be drunk, it's fine, or poison.
Okay.
Information doesn't matter.
So I'm
Okay,
not
gotcha.
going, but if there's no mayor in play, I'm gonna be mayor. Okay, so I need to ask Jamie.
Guys,
I hard claimed to one person because I was in a librarian ping.
Okay.
And by that, I mean washerwoman ping. I was in a washerwoman ping.
Okay, so that's got to be Hannah because she pulled you and Annika right away.
Hannah pulled me in.
Okay, I need to talk to Hannah.
You need to tell me who you are. I just said I just told you who she was.
Well, I don't know who you are.
I just told you who she was.
I don't know who you are.
Obviously, it
Trying to pull the
wasn't.
lies on me.
It wasn't a red thing. She pulled me in and said, "I'm one of these 2 blue."
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're blue.
I'm blue. I'm always blue. I said what I was, and I said, "Is that the right answer?" And she said, "Yes, that's the right answer." Meaning Annika was not the person.
Can I verify that before I accept this? Because it is very important.
Are you the washerwoman?
No.
Okay. What's the problem?
No problem. I pseudo trust you for now. Let's go with that.
If you hard claim to me right now and give me your information, I'll tell you exactly what I am. And then you can go verify it right away. And then we can have a nice little trust circle built.
Okay. I'm the virgin.
So you're not one of those tough ones.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a tough word.
Fair enough. That's smart.
Die.
I'm the Raven Keeper.
Okay. And she saw you.
Yeah, so I'm not telling anyone else.
Okay.
I'm telling you and Hannah. There's only two I'm telling.
Okay. Cool.
So what should I bluff as? Because I want to die. So you can tell people
Do you want to
I'm
trade?
the Undertaker. No, I want to die at night. Tell people I'm the Undertaker.
Okay.
Start spreading that shit.
Okay.
Were you actually the virgin?
Yes.
Okay, so you can ask Hannah for sure.
Okay.
But I'm the Undertaker.
Okay.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I'm the washerwoman.
Okay.
I'm happy to tell you that. I think I know who one of them is, and I think I know who the other one is, just based on social reading.
Okay, interjecting to explain this bit of jargon, because I think it's probably one of the most important ones you need to know. When somebody says social read, it means that they are gathering that opinion based off how that person is acting. Are they being nervous? Are they speaking too fast? What's their body language like? That's what constitutes a social read. This is in opposition to a mechanical read or mechanical information. And mechanical information is information that comes from your ability. So Sydney has a mechanical read on either Jara or Annika being evil, but she might have a social read that one of them reads more as evil. And so Hannah P said, based off of the social reads of my washerwoman pings meaning who I saw as the washerwoman, I believe they are both good. And so she is basing that information off of their body language. So there you go.
Okay, if you want to tell me what they are, then I'll tell you my information.
I'm not going to tell other people's roles.
Okay, well, either Jara or Annika is bad.
Okay, here's what's going on. I think I made a big mistake. Because probably Jamie showed me a bad person and a good person, right? And I fully told
Annika
who Keith was, and I know who Keith is. I'm so fucking stupid. Just kill me now.
Well, I think you're a candidate because you start off no information.
Yeah, kill me tonight. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Whatever.
Okay, well, I'm the fortune teller. I chose Jara and Annika. And I got a yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. She could be the demon, or she could be minion, and Jara could be the demon.
Or
do you know what I mean?
There is a good player that registers as a demon to you. I don't know who that player is.
I'm hearing there are 3 start knowing roles that are already in play.
I just heard of one.
Okay, so Keith, weirdly enough, is being suspicious, but the information I've been given from a start knowing person points to Lars.
Okay.
Okay, so I've heard of 2 other start knowing roles.
Okay. I just got given one as well.
Yeah. Oh. My suggestion is we should get the start knowing people to talk to each other.
Well, I'll talk to town as well.
I mean, I kind of want to protect their information.
Yeah, they could even protect
like, I feel like they're gonna,
but maybe they should.
With so many start knowing though, I just.
1 or 2.
We've heard of 3.
Yeah,
well, I heard of 1.
I've heard of 2.
And I think from different people. So.
Yes.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yes.
Wait, I have to tell you something horrible that I did. I'm so sorry. Obviously, Annika's not good, right?
Why?
Like Jamie would show me a good and a bad?
No.
Okay, well,
not necessarily.
I got really confused and assumed that both of you were confirmed good, and so she knows who you are. And then I accidentally told Sydney just now, and I am.
What? Stop telling my
I'm
stuff.
gonna stop talking. I feel so ashamed and terrible.
What are you?
Okay, let's quickly investigate as to why Hannah P might be feeling some shame about outing Keith's role to Sydney and to Annika. In this game, it's generally considered that your character is your information to give out. So without consent, you shouldn't be giving out other people's characters. Keith had this scheme that he wants the town to know that he's the Undertaker so that the demon will hear about that and then kill him at night. But Sydney and Annika now know that he's the Raven Keeper. Annika is a minion, so might go tell AJ that, and so AJ won't target Keith. But I want to provide sort of another way to look at this. This is Clocktower. Your information, including the information you've gathered about other players, is your own, and you're allowed to tell whoever, whatever you want at any time. This is a talking game. So Keith probably isn't that upset. It's just that a little of a meta game has arisen around Blood on the Clocktower that in general, you should be careful about outing other players' roles because they might have some strategy in place that involves other people not knowing their character. So anyway, there's nuance to that, but just know that this is a talking game. You can say whatever you want to say at any time. And the players that you want to play with aren't going to be too upset about that. I promise. Okay, back to the video.
That's what. Okay, so this is. I'll explain.
I don't know.
I'm the Undertaker.
How do you want to do this?
I think I've spoken to quite a few people already, so I want to keep this pretty high level.
Okay.
What are you thinking? What are you giving out?
I can tell you. I'll share information if you'll share the equivalent.
Okay.
Okay, I am a townsfolk. I did not receive any information last night.
Okay. I am a townsfolk and I did receive information.
You did?
Yeah.
I have information that points to someone other than you as being bad, and I'm trying to gauge people's reactions to be like, are they down for that, or are they trying to steer it differently when I tell them who it is?
Okay.
And I've gotten some steering. So yeah, so that's why I'm like interested. Yeah.
It would be quite early to be steering.
But yeah, if you think you've got start knowing information, I can tell you who to talk to.
I just feel like I know nothing about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I think you guys should talk then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Debbie's alone, right?
Yeah. If you guys want to talk together, please talk. Yeah.
That was an odd conversation.
I trust you.
Already?
Socially.
I mean, I am good.
Yeah. So I'm in a...
You've done this to me, though. I'm the gambler.
Okay, I'll just quickly say I'm in a role swap with Marcus right now, but I think that was a little odd. It was a little odd, but he hard claimed. So if anything, they're the demon, I feel.
Okay, what does Zamila mean when she says that Marcus must be the demon if he is evil? Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow this if you're not super familiar with the game, but if you remember, Marcus and Zamila's very first conversation was with each other. And so if Marcus was evil, then he had a hard claim that wasn't as part of a double claim as far as she knows. And the only evil character who starts knowing characters that are not in play is the demon. And so often if you pull a minion aside really early in the game and they don't have their bluffs, they're not going to hard claim to you because they don't know what they can hard claim as. So she's saying, hey, if Marcus is evil, I pulled him aside right away and he hard claimed me. Therefore, he must be the demon because nobody else would be that confident if they were on the evil team. Again, probably the Occam's razor here for Zamila is that Marcus is just the empath, but when you're playing Clocktower, you must consider different worlds because you basically can take nothing for granted in this game. Okay, back to the video.
Right, if evil.
Right straight up. Okay, well, if we can just take a swing here.
Okay. Okay, I was just a bit, I heard, did you tell Jara?
I'll tell Jara?
Because Jara would told me he heard of a monk.
Yes, okay.
Hi. Do you trust Keith?
Yeah.
Okay, 100%.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm the virgin.
Pardon?
I'm the virgin.
Okay, great.
You wanna nominate me?
I would love, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Now you got me saying it.
Come back to town. I see you over there sneaking around.
It is the first time in my life I've ever done that.
Zamila, what are you doing?
Yes, you did see it.
I heard it. Is there like a punishment, Jamie? If they come too late, you poison them or something?
Oh, is there a special?
There's a couple fabled I could put in for that, yeah.
God, I want to pull Xwl so bad.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to town. So you have just had some time to go chat privately. You've gained and gathered some information, I'm sure. And so what will happen now is that we will come together and we'll be able to nominate one another. So how this will work is that you will say, I, and it's usually polite to say my name. So I, Jamie, will nominate somebody else. And then you'll have a chance to give an accusation. The whole town will listen. The person being nominated will have a chance to do a defense. And then we will count votes and we will see how that happens when it happens. With that said, nominations are now open. Yes, Hannah.
Hannah nominates Debbie.
Hannah!
Oh.
You have been executed and you die! Please flip over your token.
All right, this is cool.
This is good.
Give yourself a ghost vote.
That went too fast for the bit.
And everybody, please.
Oh my God.
Go to...
Great.
That's lovely.
Put that in your video and smoke it.
Okay, everyone cheering for Hannah's execution isn't because they are happy to see her die, it's because they have now confirmed Debbie as the virgin, and thus she is confirmed good. As well, they can be very confident that Hannah is a townsfolk. This is seen as a very worthwhile exchange in Blood in the Clocktower, having a start-knowing role like Hannah sacrifice themselves to the virgin to gain the knowledge that Debbie is the virgin. Now that Hannah is dead, she will no longer be able to nominate, and I have asked for her to give herself a ghost vote. That means that Hannah will only have one more vote for the rest of the game, so she'll be saving it to only use it when she is certain the demon is being nominated. Okay, with that first exciting nomination over, let's begin night number 2 with first a visit to our poisoner, Lars. He chooses Xwl, who is the recluse, and this means that her ability no longer works, which probably is something she actually wants. So we consider this a miss by Lars. No worries, keep in mind she was claiming to be the empath in a role swap with Marcus, so that's probably why Lars chose her. Next up, it's the monk Hannah G, who also chooses Xwl. So if Xwl is targeted by the demon next, no one will die. Once again, I believe that Hannah G is making this choice based off of the assumption that Xwl is the empath. On to the spy Annika, and I will once again show her the entire grimoire, which will be the same as before but updated like you see below. Because Annika didn't take a close enough look last night, she will take some more time here and commit as much as possible to memory. Next, we will wake up AJ the demon and he will choose who he wants to kill tonight. And unfortunately for him, he chooses Gab the mayor. Let's pull up the mayor's ability again, and you can see that the last sentence says, if you die at night, another player might die instead. This is called a mayor bounce, and it's up to my discretion if this happens and who it bounces off to. And that leads us into a conversation about the motivation of the storyteller and how we make decisions. The main goal for the storyteller is to create a fun and engaging experience for their players. I often use the shorthand that I'm not playing for the good or evil team, I'm playing for the team of fun. That comes with a lot of nuance that we don't have time to go into, but sometimes you want to reward players for taking a risk, and conversely, you usually don't want to reward players for making a less than optimal decision. In this case, AJ probably isn't targeting Gab with the intention of killing the mayor, and I would like the mayor to stay alive, so I'm going to choose someone else to die here. I don't want to help the evil team too much by killing a high-value townsfolk, so that rules out the Raven Keeper, Empath, Monk, and Fortune Teller. I won't kill one of his minions, so that leaves us a Virgin with no ability, the Recluse, and the Saint. The Recluse is sitting one player away from the Empath, so the Empath ability might eventually read the Recluse and get a false reading, which would be fun, so let's rule that out. The Saint is always a fun, intense character to have in the game, and we haven't had the time to resolve that, so I'll rule out the Saint as well. that leaves the Spent Virgin, which I think is a good choice. Debbie no longer has an ability and is a confirmed good player, so I think in this case it strikes the right balance between fun and reward. Keep in mind, every storyteller is different and there's no correct answer here. Different storytellers have different vibes, and that's all part of the fun. Okay, with that lengthy explanation over, we will finish off night 2 with first a visit to Marcus the empath, who gets a 2 because his 2 neighbors are evil. Then I'll be off to visit Sydney the fortune teller, who will choose Hannah G and AJ. AJ is the demon, so Sydney will get a yes. This is bad luck for AJ. He now has an empath evil reading on him and a fortune teller yes on him. I assume people will be mighty suspect of him today, which, speaking of the day, we will begin right now by waking up the town.
Good morning, Mount Unpleasant. Debbie has died in the night.
Oh.
Please flip over your token.
My fucking lord.
Please flip over your token. Give yourself a ghost vote.
Sure.
What's going on?
Okay.
I don't know. This has never happened.
And the game continues with day number 2.
Why would Im kill the virgin?
This is predictable.
Okay, we need to talk a little bit about what your game Blood on the Clocktower will look like compared to our game. Now, we film in a studio, which has different locations with cameras and lights, and like it's all well decorated, but where you play might be like a bar or a game shop or in someone's living room. So these private spaces likely won't be as private, and they likely won't be as like decorated. Some storytellers really put on a show and give spaces and do all that stuff, and that's awesome. We really want to encourage that. But there are other storytellers where space just like there just isn't there, and so often you'll just need to communicate in the circle. Like you'll just stand up and just bring people aside. In those cases, you can use your script to block your mouth if you want to give out some private information. But just know that like the expectation shouldn't be there that you have like different rooms that have decorations and stuff. Everyone is going to be running the game in a slightly different way, using the resources they have available to them. So, like, don't go into a space and be like, well, I saw on Mount Unpleasant that they have these different rooms and couches and chairs and stuff like that. That's not how it works in the real world, and the game will not suffer because of it. It is just going to be a different experience, and I promise it will be just as fun as what you are looking at right here on Mount Unpleasant. Okay, back to the video.
Hello.
Hi. So, I'm assuming that you are the librarian.
No,
Oh, that's not why you want to talk to me.
I'm not. But I just hard claimed to X၀məthkվəy, and X၀məthkվəy said you need to talk to Jara.
Okay, interesting. What did you hard claim as?
Can I trust you?
Yeah, with X၀məthkվəy's just sent you to me. I feel like that she's got a reason.
Yeah.
Should we pull X၀məthkվəy into this conversation?
I don't know where she is. Well, I've hard claimed to 2 people.
I mean, I've just given you a lot of information based off what I've just said to you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know who you are now?
It narrows it down a lot.
Are you a starting role?
Okay. I'm just going to hard claim to you. I only hard claim to Sydney because I'm a terrifying role.
Okay.
And the reason I said that I think you're the librarian is because the librarian knows one of 2 players is a particular outsider. I am the saint.
Oh my god.
I'm having a terrible old time. So I'm trying to say that I'm a, like, each night new information, or the monk. I'm like floating all of those.
Right.
So that hopefully the demon kills me.
Okay, I'm the monk.
You're the monk. So that's why X၀məthkվəy. Oh, because I told...
But if we can trust X၀məthkվəy, we can just try and keep that on you.
Yeah, because I told X၀məthkվəy as a way of floating it that I know of a monk, and that I'm looking for people for them to protect. So that was my kind of like putting monk out there, but not hard claiming it, because I didn't want to get caught in a double because I don't want to get executed because I don't want the team to lose.
Yes.
So yeah. I hate the saint. I hate being an outsider. It's the worst experience.
That's a tough one. It really is.
Yeah.
Because we'll try and keep that under the radar then.
I mean, can I hard claim the monk then? What if I hard claim the monk? Who have you hard claimed to?
AJ and Zamila.
Can we pull them in now and tell them this plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's try and get them.
Well, AJ's there and Zamila's there.
We need to talk to you, AJ.
Okay.
What's up?
Do you know, so the Hannah that died.
Okay, I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
Marcus is the empath. He is beside you and AJ. So he's gonna get just so we gotta frame him as drunk.
Okay, this is one of my favorite lines in the entire episode because Annika says that Marcus is sitting between two evil players. She saw that as the spy, and we now need to frame Marcus as being drunk. Ooh, it's so good. Basically, this is why drunkenness and poisoning exists in this game. It allows for the evil team to have some sort of out if something like this happens. Like, this is a brutal setup for the evil team. People who are familiar with the game already saw this at the beginning. They said, ooh, that empath seated between the two evil players, that's really bad. So the evil team now is going to attempt to formulate a way to convince Marcus that his information is not good, that his information is wrong. There are many ways to attempt this. One of the ways is by just poisoning him. We have Lars, the poisoner, who will be able to poison him. And then if his two alive neighbors, if that number changes and his two alive neighbors haven't changed, then there is some indication that some funny business has been going on. And there's a bunch of other different ways to do that. But this is what you want to be doing as an evil team, is recognizing problems and then coming up with solutions to those problems. And often the solution is, how do we convince them that they are drunk or they are poisoned? This is such a good part of the game. Blood on the Clocktower would not be the same if it didn't have drunkenness and poisoning. It just takes a very good experience and turns it into a amazing experience. So I just wanted to shout out Annika there. That is the exact right thing to say, is that you want to make Marcus believe that he is drunk. Okay, back to the game.
Okay, sorry, what?
Okay. Should I poison it?
I don't know.
Think I get a weird number?
Yeah, maybe not. Probably not. I'll tell you who to poison. I know the whole group now.
So, okay. Who's Hannah? Because I'm claiming Undertaker.
Hannah's the washerman.
I'm just gonna go tell her that I now figured out what she was, because she was executed, right?
No, Hannah wasn't executed.
Sorry, we're talking about.
Oh no, Hannah was executed. She was, yes, that's right. So she was the washerwoman. Yes.
Okay, we're talking about Hannah P.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go build some trust.
Yeah, perfect. Done.
And then should I poison? Who should I poison?
You should poison the other Hannah.
Okay.
Because she's the monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that's the best move?
I think so.
Okay, cool, thanks.
So you woke up last night?
No, wait, I died. Because Debbie was the virgin, and even if I wouldn't wake up, I'm only a start now.
Okay, I don't think you're the spy, but you could be.
Oh my god, I hadn't even thought of that, and then I was like, badass. That was my plan already. Like, that's incredible.
Okay.
Okay, it's worth explaining that spy thing. So the spy can register as a townsfolk, and so in the instant a spy nominates the virgin, the spy could register as a townsfolk and then be executed and die. This is not that uncommon. Like, it can happen. Spies know to look for a virgin and establish that chain of trust pretty early. So yeah, it's not that fringe of a world to consider here for Sydney. And it's important for you to know, because the spy gets to see the whole grimoire. That's a very good ability. But low key, their best ability is that they can register as a townsfolk or a good player. And yeah. That is one way that the spy can use that ability, that townsfolk registering ability, to establish trust with the good team, is by nominating the virgin, registering as a townsfolk in that minute, in that instance, and then dying. Now, before I go back to the video, I should say it's up to the storyteller to decide when the spy registers as something other than an evil player. And so the storyteller would also have to sort of allow the spy to make that claim and then sort of play along. But most storytellers want things like this to happen. They're kind of, they're playing on the team of fun, as I said earlier. And that is a really fun interaction. So anyway, now that we know that about the spy and why Sydney is sort of calling out Hannah P that she might be the spy, we can go back to the video.
Hi. I'm dead.
You're dead.
Did you kill me?
No. But I am the recluse. Okay. I am in a role swap right now with Marcus, who is claiming an empath 2. Okay. That is the very first conversation that we had with a direct hard claim from him. Okay. So we are in a role swap. I'm claiming empath 1. I actually didn't get to share that with anybody yesterday, but I wanted to claim an empath 1 to try and try Lars.
Ah, what are you reading for Lars? Like,
I haven't spoken to him at all, but I'm just going off of an empath 2 and no other information.
okay.
Marcus. Yeah. So.
And Marcus is sitting where again?
Marcus is sitting so Lars is beside me, and then beside him is Marcus.
Okay, so
which is why I wanted to ping on him.
I like it.
Then in terms of what I've heard, Hannah Green has claimed monk to me, and Gab has claimed mayor. I'm sharing with you because you're the
yeah. Gab also claimed mayor to me. I think I narrowed it down to mayor or soldier.
Okay.
But that makes sense.
Okay. And then Jara claimed ongoing in. Wait, did he? I forget what he claimed.
I'll find
to me,
out.
but it was a general. But yeah,
Okay.
I was to see if they match up.
Okay.
But I'm also curious, obviously, about outsider count.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard any. Whisperings.
I hope I will find out.
Yeah.
Who do you like? Who do you not like?
Who do I not like? Well, I've just been doing standard 3-for-3s in junk.
I hate that.
But here's the thing. At least I can call them out when they lie later.
Fair enough.
I'm a start knowing role.
You are?
Yes. I'm not gonna tell you what, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not a reoccurring as well.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that I do have information already.
You do have some information. Yeah. I've only hard claimed to one person.
Okay.
And I'd be down to hard claim to you.
Ooh, if one of okay, I'll go further. Well, if you hard claim to me, I mean, you can easily hard claim to me and spy me up, but if it's a spy game, then you already know what I am, so it doesn't matter. I guess, sure. You know what? Let's do it. I'll trust you. I feel like you and I have never played.
Never been played by me before.
I've also.
Until now. I'm the Undertaker.
You're the Undertaker? Yeah. So then you're obviously not going to tell me who Hannah.
Not yet.
Okay. That's perfect. Okay, I'm the chap.
What'd you get?
Chap. That's 0. Which makes me think no recluse. Because in a game of 12 people, 4.
If you're a butler or saint, are you not coming out strong?
No, I'm not.
I'm saying if you're the butler or the saint, are you not coming out strong?
Yes, I would. But then that's because I played the same so many times that you coming out with those 3 is the one thing to do because
that's the one thing to do.
Because it rules out Baron. You're helping the team by coming out as these roles, right? Yes, they could be bluffs. It could be easy bluffs, but at least we're building a world where is there a Baron? Is there no Baron? And at least if there's more, then we can then triangulate, right? But
who did you talk to in the first day that you have good vibes with, or who are you building with?
I did a 3-for-3. Well, okay. I honestly did a good vibe check with Hannah Green. So, I mean, Hannah Green's hard to read.
Okay, so we're doing 3s?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. I am either the librarian, the mayor, or the saint.
Ooh, okay. I am either the empath, the mayor, or the monk.
Okay. Okay. And so your evil ping was not your own.
It could be my own if I'm the empath, or it could be someone else's.
Right, usually beside Lars?
Yes.
Yeah. And who's on the other side?
Keith.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Did I hard claim to you?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Unless you lied to me.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to build a trust thing here. Jara now knows as well, but we're wanting Jara to be the monk.
Okay.
I'm the monk now.
Okay.
And I'm going to be claiming the monk. I'm going to be a little secretive, but like about it. And so,
am I in privy to know what you actually are, or you don't trust me enough? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, yeah. But I will be in on your plan with him.
Yeah.
So you do trust him?
Yes.
100%. Okay.
I do.
All right.
And I have told Zamila as well, so I'm hoping Zamila.
Are you sure about that, though?
Well, I've already.
You trust me at this point
I've already told Zamila. So, but to be honest, I'm not telling anyone else. So if anything happens to me, then I know where to look, right? So.
Unless it's a spy game, then you're fucked.
Well, but if it's a spy game, we're all fucked.
We're all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Then being cagey is useless.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's a spy game. We'll see what ends up happening.
Do you know any other outsiders?
No.
I can tell you, I mean, nothing you don't already know.
I don't know anything
but
about
I can potentially, yes, but okay, why don't we say this? You'll find out who I am very shortly from a player that you trust.
Okay. Is there a reason why you wouldn't just tell me? I'm the virgin. I just died.
Yeah, let me think this
I know. Someone just died for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah.
You're the Undertaker. Okay.
I mean, sorry, not again. I'm so bad at this. Sorry.
So I'm happy to tell you what I kind of am piecing together, which is that there were 3 people who had start knowing roles. From what I can tell, that might be one of them. Mm-hmm. So I want to try to confirm.
That being Hannah?
Yeah, sorry, Hannah. And that's why she would have nominated the virgin.
Right, yeah, that totally checks out.
But I only know who 2 of them are. And I only know one of those people's information.
Can you say who the other one is?
I mean, it's dangerous for, well, I guess it's not that dangerous. Debbie was the other one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Debbie was the one that I knew.
Starting information.
So she said she was a starting information role, and she was clearly the virgin. And so I'm like, all right, well then that like makes me, like, it's like, it doesn't make me feel bad at all, because she ended up getting the thing she needed.
Yeah. I heard about another starting information.
Oh, okay. Who did you hear of?
I haven't heard the information, but I heard that AJ is the starter information.
Oh, okay. I heard a little bit of sus on AJ. Yeah. But I haven't chatted with him yet, so I don't know if that's the case. Did you talk with him? You got
just briefly.
Social read?
Last conversation I had. Don't have a social
He plays well. Okay.
I really want to talk to you, Debbie.
Okay, tell it to me.
Because I think you're confirmed good.
I am.
And I feel like I can really use your powerful mind right now.
Tell me.
So I'm fortune teller. First night I checked Jara, my neighbor, and Annika, other neighbor. I got a yes.
Ooh, okay.
Second night I checked AJ, and he's sitting next to Hannah G, I believe, and I got a yes.
Okay, so between those 4, you have a demon and you have a red hair. So
yeah, keep that.
Maybe you can use me as a whatchamacallit?
I trust him.
Yes,
yeah.
I trust you too. Yes. So use me as a buffer, right? Choose me as one of them and one of those 4.
Oh.
To try to click one.
What are you? I don't know.
I told you, fortune teller.
You're the fortune teller.
I checked Jara and Annika, got a yes. Last night I checked AJ and Hannah G, right? Hannah G's besides AJ.
I would keep checking either Jar or Annika.
Well, Debbie says I should do Debbie plus Jara.
Definitely.
Because you know I'm good.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. So which?
Correct. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You get the answer.
Also, you can swap with somebody as well your role, like so that nobody knows what you are. So find somebody to pretend and give out your information. Don't give it out to anybody else.
Okay, but I can't. Because people know you're Raven Keeper, so I can't. Play
Yeah.
that.
Or you can say. I've heard of.
So you know Hannah knows.
I thought Annika knows.
I hope not.
Well, I thought that's what Hannah told.
Anyway, I'm telling people.
Well, also to like maybe don't tell anybody else what you are. Maybe keep it between at least the 2 of us. Maybe Hannah P as well, because I'm trusting her. She's dead.
I'll give you one piece of information.
I've heard
AJ is the chef. Gave me a 0.
Okay.
And AJ was in the yes.
One of the pings, yeah. I've also heard of an empath 2.
What?
I've heard of an empath 2. One of those pings is Lars. Lars just told me Undertaker. I don't know if I believe that. He didn't tell me who he saw.
Who's it?
I don't know. Third-party info. But it's one of Lars' neighbors.
Okay.
But they're also in a swap. So the two people that flank Lars have swapped.
So Zamila and who's on the far left?
I think it might be Marcus.
Zamila and Marcus.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So one of them is the empath, but we're keeping that one down.
I'll talk to Zamila.
Yeah.
I heard that AJ is suspicious.
Okay.
Have you heard that? I only talked to him briefly.
I haven't talked. I have talked to him.
He said he was a starter role. But Marcus said that he was suspicious.
Oh, Marcus did?
Yeah.
And you trust Marcus?
I don't trust Marcus. I have no reason to trust Marcus.
Okay. What does Marcus say? What does Marcus say he is?
What did he say? Oh yeah, he said that he is an outsider.
An outsider?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So he's good to like throw shade around because he doesn't really care about his...
Okay.
I am only telling you this because you are dead. Wait, let me just chat with her real quick. I think Lars is the demon. He is standing right beside us. I am the empath. I am getting a 2. I got a 2 both nights. Both of my neighbors are evil. It is AJ and it is Lars.
Okay.
I was going to nominate Lars.
Sorry.
No, that was good because now I can share this world. I am bluffing as the recluse. And that is just in case there's chef information. Just to kind of like, or if they're bluffing as the chef and trying to throw something on me, I want to like let it come.
Okay.
Zamila is claiming empath. She is the person that I trust.
Okay.
And
Who is
she is the actual recluse.
Okay.
Yep. So that is the world that we have so far.
Oh, what if I claim saint?
Yeah.
We just swap.
swap.
Because then I probably won't get targeted.
True. Yeah.
So I'll just claim saint.
Okay. How's it going? We haven't spoken yet.
No, we haven't. How are you?
Is there any way you are the empath?
Yes, there is a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm one of your neighbors.
Yes, you are.
What did you get?
I got a 1.
Interesting. I am not that one.
Okay.
I promise you.
I mean, socially, I would rather go for Lars.
I've also heard from other folks that he's bad.
Great, let's go for him. What are you?
I was told that you got a 2. Is that true?
I understand why you might have heard a 2. It's a 1.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cool.
You seem stressed.
Because last game like took a lot out of me. I mean, not last game.
Yeah, you can say last game. This game is stressful for the new viewers out there. This is a.
Hope Jamie cuts us out. No, yeah.
We want you to play.
Last game got me really stressed out because I was like, I'm going to be a demon candidate the whole fucking time.
As the drunk.
As a drunk librarian. Because, the drunk librarian. I'm like, God damn it. If I was final 3, I knew I was going to be heat. But I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. No, I'm a start knowing role.
Okay.
I have not revealed too much. I've talked to 2 people, Keith and Hannah Green.
Okay.
But I'm a start knowing role.
So you'd be like, okay to die.
Is there an Undertaker though? I've only fancy die if it's the Undertaker because it's already virgin. I don't want to die anymore because we need to save good votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think that's like.
welcome back, everybody. I think we know the drill at this point. We will have an opportunity to do nominations. We didn't see how votes worked, and so maybe today we will see how votes worked. What would that say? Oh, how they work, pardon me. With that said, nominations are now open.
I do just want to remind Town that while Debbie is mechanically confirmed as virgin, Hannah could be the spy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But either way, the spy would be dead. Or not either way. In one case, the spy's dead, so that's great.
Either way, Debbie's.
Hannah, we never chatted.
That's true.
I had you lined up for so long. Anyway.
Do you want to chat now?
Can everyone leave?
I would like to nominate. You can do it. No.
We might. Go ahead.
At the same time?
1, 2, 3. Lars.
Wait, do it again. Take 2. 1, 2, 3.
Lars.
That's Marcus' nomination on Lars?
Yeah.
All right. Marcus, tell me why.
It seems like we have information that like reliably is confirming that Lars is registering as evil.
Okay.
And I think that's like getting information that registers you as evil. I guess I want to hear the defense. We didn't get to chat, but if you have an explanation for why, let's do it.
I don't know why I'm registering as evil. My character wouldn't register as evil.
Okay.
I'm an information gatherer. I have hard claim to one person.
We have 2 knights of information that have both pointed at you. So
I can't explain it. I can't explain it.
Yeah,
I cannot. I'm not the recluse. I can't explain it.
Okay.
Already.
I'm not evil. I think it's.
Are you someone that could die of no consequence?
Yeah.
I mean, it's some consequence. I mean.
Do you feel like you've gotten enough information in your information
I have
gathering?
1 night of information.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I will ask for pertinence. If there are none, we are going to run the vote. So I will be going into the middle of this V, but usually it'd be a circle if we weren't filming. And I will start with a clocked hand on Lars, who was being nominated, and I will go clockwise around the circle, counting the hands up when I see them. If you are dead, you only have 1 more vote for the rest of the game. So Debbie and Hannah, if they put their hands up for this vote, they will lose their token and they won't be able to vote for the rest of the game. So usually they'll want to save it. Okay.
Usually.
Let's run this. This is a Marcus nomination on Lars. There are 10 players alive. We need at least we need at least half of the town to put Lars on the block. So that's 5, starting with Marcus in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
I'm gonna die.
6.
Overwhelmingly die.
6 is enough. Lars, you are currently on the block.
And I can loop you in.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, play. It's not.
Here's a question. So, are there any outsiders in this game?
Yeah.
Does anyone want to?
Yeah, I would love to do an outside account.
You're an outsider? That's cool. Which one?
Should I say?
You don't have to.
I don't think you should.
Don't have to. Is there any other outsiders?
I know of 2 outsiders.
You do know of. Interesting.
So there will be more opportunities.
More outsiders?
No, 2 total.
All right. That checks out. For those at home, you want 2 outsiders with this player count.
That's true. So there will be more opportunities for nominations, but you can only nominate and be nominated once per day. So right now, Lars can't be nominated again, obviously, and Marcus can't nominate someone else. Okay, any other nominations? All right.
Is there consensus that?
Yeah, you're bad.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you want, it's not.
Who do you want to nominate, Lars?
That's what I was going to ask. Is there consensus that Marcus is good? Because if not, I'm just going to straight up renominate him. But if it's a pointless nomination, then I won't do it.
I don't think it helps. I don't think it hurts town to kill me. But I think that killing a person that's suspected as evil is
Can
better.
you share the information how I'm doubly evil? It doesn't
think
make
that
any sense.
I shared it with people who I trusted enough, and I think that we'll see.
From 2 separate sources? That doesn't make any sense. Challenge those sources.
No, I think that's why over 2 days, it was like day 1, it pointed at you. I checked in with different people who also what is the word? Exonerated other people that were suspicious day 1.
Alrighty. So Lars, this will be the final call for nominations if you want to take any action. Otherwise, I'll be shutting down the date in 5 seconds.
I'm going to nominate AJ.
Okay, tell me why, Lars.
Whoa, did Lars just nominate his own demon? This is very risky, but remember, Lars is trying to get Marcus to question whether or not his Empath 2 is real. And so, if Marcus is sitting between 2 evil players, why would one evil player nominate the other? This is risky because they might switch the nomination over onto AJ, but Lars probably thinks that's not going to happen, so this feels like a safe way to get Marcus to question whether or not his information is actually true. We'll see if it pays off.
I don't know. I mean, I think it doesn't make any sense that I'm being targeted here. It's kind of random. I chatted with him. He was a little cagey.
Okay, you get a defense, AJ.
I've been cagey, but that quickly went away. Only because I started hard claim, and then after that, and then I felt killed.
Okay. Any pertinence?
So I don't know.
Love that.
After I hard claimed once, I was just like, okay, then all the hiding I needed to do was just release. So.
Alrighty. So there are currently 6 votes on Lars, which means it's going to take 6 to tie, which means no one will be on the block, or it will take 7 to put AJ on the block. Starting with Hannah in 3, 2, 1. Quiet town.
Why?
Quiet town.
Cue crickets.
0 is not enough. Lars, you are still on the block. I'll be shutting down the day in 5, 4, 3.
Okay, can I just share information then if I'm dying?
You should.
Make it quick.
Yeah.
No, you have to close your mouth for the rest of the game. That's the rules.
Not the rules.
Not the
Because in Blood on the Clocktower, death is not the end.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Be quick.
I'm the Undertaker. You were the washerwoman. We never chatted. I have 1 night of information. That's all.
Oh.
Okay, but people think you're evil, so this is not.
Well, it's fine. I mean, just kill me.
Okay.
Oh, but
I mean,
then
I'm
you'll
dying.
die anyway.
I'm dying.
He's dying.
Yeah, he's
Already.
He's dead.
I'm literally on the block.
The count is counting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was
It's not the end of the world.
3, 2, and 1. Lars, you have been chosen by a jury of your peers, execution, and you get dragged up to the gallows, hung, and you die. Please flip over your token. Give yourself a ghost vote, because the game is continuing with night number 3.
Okay.
Everybody, please,
I'll explain.
close your eyes.
All right, so that's 1 evil player dead based on the empath information, and it's only a matter of time before AJ is in the crosshairs. We'll see how that goes, but first we will run night number 3. Usually we'd visit the poisoner first, but of course he's dead and he no longer has an ability. So we'll go to Hannah G, the monk, who once again chooses to protect Xwl on the basis that Xwl is the empath, when in reality they're actually protecting the recluse. Oh well. Alrighty, it's spy time again, and Annika will get to see the grimoire, and she'll be double checking to make sure she has memorized everything correctly. Then it's AJ the demon now, and he chooses to kill Sydney the fortune teller, which honestly, it's always a good idea to kill a fortune teller as a demon, but AJ probably should have killed himself, which would trigger what's often called a star pass. Let's pull up the imp's ability, and you can see the final part says, if you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes the imp. This is the escape hatch for an imp who thinks they have too much heat on them. They can target themselves, die at night, and pass the imp onto a minion. In my opinion, this would have been optimal because there's quite a bit of mechanical information pointing at AJ being the demon. And the real tragedy is that Annika the spy knows that he's sitting next to the real empath, but Annika didn't have the time yesterday to tell AJ that information, so he's likely thinking he can last 1 more day before star passing. Let's see if he's right. Alright, finally, we visit the empath, and now his alive neighbors are the demon and the recluse, so I could show him a 1 or 2. Remember, the recluse might register as evil. I decide to show him a 2 here, which won't throw him off too much. He knows Xwl is the recluse, but I'm trying to help AJ here, and maybe Marcus will build a world where Xwl has been an evil player all along. I'm not sure. At any rate, that's everything for night number 3. Let's wake up the town.
Good morning, Mount Unpleasant. Sydney has died in the night. Please flip over your token, give yourself a ghosty vote, Sydney. And the game, nope, that is not the other one. You'll get it. The game continues with day number 3.
Okay.
There's some.
Let's chat.
Okay, sure.
Can we chat?
Yeah, but I thought there was a spy
Alright.
in the game.
Can I?
Wait, you think there was a spy?
Did you roll swap or not?
I roll swap,
Okay.
which is why
I'm trying to build some trust here.
we didn't.
Come on
Okay,
now,
so
come on now.
Marcus said he got a 2, which is why I said I got a 1 because I didn't want to put it on you.
No, I like it.
Necessarily, I wanted to get
so AJ's claiming chef 0.
Okay.
That's what he's claiming to me.
Okay.
We heart claimed to each other.
Okay.
I heart claimed as the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Ravenkeeper.
Yeah.
He told me 0.
Okay.
So then he said, well, there's a recluse in the game because there's a 0. And I said, and I said, have you heard any outsiders? And then that's where.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm the recluse.
Okay.
I like this chair. Hi.
Hi.
So you told me at the start of the game that you didn't didn't trust your neighbors.
Didn't trust my neighbors.
So that was screaming out empath to me. Did you get a 1?
I'm not an empath.
You're not an empath.
Yeah.
Interesting. So why? That was just a bluff?
Well, I wanted to see how you would react.
Okay. I like that. That's fair.
I still don't know if I trust you, to be honest.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, you're the person I trust at this point. Everyone's been cagey with me, which is fine.
I just don't know who to protect.
Was not Jara? If you're fine with him bluffing as the monk, you don't have to tell me anything because if you don't trust me, still then it's fine.
I just would rather protect, I think, an information person.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Right, and I have been pointing at Zamila because I don't know who else to point at.
Only because you trust her.
Well, I don't know. It's always hard to tell with Zamila. I'm trying to switch that brain off this game and just like puzzle it out. But
well, I turn into a mechanical learner rather than because sometimes social vibes can lead you in the wrong way, but so far our social lives have been pretty well.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
They are.
I do think there could be a spy because I didn't tell very many people my role.
Yeah. I think it's a high chance that Lars has told his demon. So you were probably targeted. But keep in mind who your 4 were so that we can start kicking them out.
Okay. Yeah.
Remind me again who the 4 were? I'm trusting Gab.
You're trusting Gab? Okay. It was Jara, Annika, Hannah G, and AJ.
So, to catch you up, is it okay if I...
Sure. I was the fortune teller. And the first day I told Jara that didn't trust my neighbors, and he got really cagey. So, I didn't tell him what it was, and he thought I was the empath. So... He asked me whenever it was. I think people are a little suspicious of you, Lars.
I'll tell you what I have been seen by a dead washerwoman.
Okay.
I was a pain by a dead washerwoman, confirmed by a virgin. No, you're bad, dude. No, just in a second. It's Lars off camera trying to sneak his way into this little blue triangle.
And I want to chat with you, and I actually am suspicious of you for your extreme...
One second.
I will say that Marcus is also, on my radar.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't mind if we don't have a stronger thing. I wouldn't mind going for Marcus.
Fair enough.
Okay.
My other sweet outsider. The other sweet outsider.
Yes.
So yeah, I just want to make sure you knew that you're the other outsider, I'm the other outsider, right? Yeah. Keith is dead. I'm gonna be.
Is Keith dead?
Sorry. Oh, I keep saying this. Lars is dead.
Lars is dead.
I'm gonna be nominating AJ.
AJ.
So, I think since you're an outsider, can you tell me which outsider you are, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on? Okay, perfect. Does anyone? Do you trust her?
All right, well, 2 things to say here. First, remember that Hannah G is in a role swap with Jara. That's why Hannah is showing Marcus that they are an outsider. And the next thing, Annika has just barged in. This is low-key a really good strategy as an evil player, is that if you can prevent good players from coordinating, you can be really effective. The more time the good team has to connect and make real worlds, the harder it's going to be for the evil team to win. So barging into a good team conversation and getting them off track with whatever you bring to the table is often a very good strategy. Okay, back to the game.
We haven't spoken.
We have not spoken.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah. What's up?
What's up? So, there's some sus on you, I'm not gonna lie.
I've been feeling there's a lot of sus. People have been coming up to me and be like, "Why do you look so cagey today?" And I'm like, oh, why do you look so nervous?
I'm like, no, I think your vibes are the same.
Sydney told me that. And I'm just
okay,
hold on.
Are you a start knowing?
I am a start knowing.
Okay, so you could just die.
I could just die, but if we believe he was the actual Undertaker, then there's no point in me dying. That's the problem.
Why?
Because there's no reason to kill a start knowing roll when an Undertaker has died, because we gain nothing from it other than getting rid of a start knowing roll that
Potentially, but I'm just saying, like,
you know what I mean?
it sort of proves that you're not bad
I suppose.
if you're willing to die. That's the only reason. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna slay or shoot?
I'm not a Slayer.
Okay.
What?
I'm right here.
Sorry.
Because Zabila knows who I am.
This is such a small room.
Okay. I mean, you got pinged by Washerwoman,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes. And I was the pin. You trying to build trust or not? This is now strike 2. We're counting strikes, y'all. This is.
Well, to be fair, right? Like we only have our word, right?
That's all we got in this game.
What I was
trying
doing,
to
what I was
build a
doing
pyramid of
is
trust.
I was guessing what your role is, but because he hasn't shared that with you, I didn't share my guess.
What are you?
I should wait.
No, I've got a. Okay.
Trust. Give me something.
I trust Hannah G.
You do?
Yeah.
What is Hannah G?
She is an outsider.
That's what I just asked you, and you said not an outsider. We're getting a lot. That's 3 strikes, y'all, if you're keeping track. What are you doing? So you're doing a roll swap, not telling me about it. You're just. I don't trust you.
Okay.
This is tough.
No, you're talking to 2 outsiders.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So we're just trading our outsider knowledge and just being
Well,
like, at least we can trust each other. Yeah.
Okay.
So
May I ask what outsiders?
no. Well, not for me.
I mean, I'm happy to say.
Okay.
Wait, but I think we want.
Shouldn't I say?
I think we don't want the evil team to know which of us they should. Yeah. We could say which outsiders are in the game. Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. The Recluse and the Saint are in the game.
Okay.
How about that?
And you're saying you are hypothetically both the recluse?
We are both Schrodinger's outsiders.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you have a boring roll. What's that?
Yeah, I have a boring role. I'm the mayor.
That's an awesome role.
I mean,
How's that boring?
I think, well, you don't.
Oh, I love being
find
the
it
mayor.
boring.
Okay, if you're at home and you've never played this, the mayor is really fun. If you get to the end, you win the game for your team.
I know. It's fun.
Why are you outing it?
Well, I'm just telling you guys.
Just us. Okay. Have you outed?
You told me with the 2 outsiders.
Have you told anyone else?
No.
What I think happened is that I roll swapped with people who have then roll swapped what they were like. I roll swapped Recluse with
We're
Marcus,
2
and
kg
then
everyone.
I think that then Marcus has then given like roll swapped Recluse with other people as well. So now there are some like basically that's how there are some outsiders. However, I will say that there like Butler, Recluse, Saint, right? We don't have a lot of loud outsiders. Even at max, I've only heard of like 2 I've only heard 2 outsiders. I haven't heard 3. So I don't think that we have a Baron. I think we only have 2 outsiders. My suspicion is that it's myself and a drunk.
When I said I think there's a spy, Annika was very like, why do you think there's a spy? What makes you think there's a spy? And got very like vocal about it.
I think, well, because, okay, if my information's right, Marcus is the empath, and he got an empath 2, meaning one of your other pings is AJ, who's sitting on his other side.
Okay.
So that might be another good shout today.
AJ.
Yeah. I don't know what AJ's claiming, though.
Yeah, when I talked to him, he was very...
He said starter information.
He said starter information, and I said, are you okay to die? He said, no.
Yeah.
Unless there's an Undertaker, which I don't think there is.
Yeah, if there was, he's dead, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd be okay with killing AJ, especially because he said, I'm a starter role, didn't share his information, and then said he didn't want to die, so.
Yeah. And I think that would be a good way to siphon off of the information that you do have.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Definitely.
Either one or 2 things is happening. There is a fortune teller ping on me right now, or there is a empath ping on me, which I then believe is probably Marcus. So if that's the case, right? So if Marcus is empath,
Okay.
or there's a fortune teller ping on me.
I don't know the evidence, just people have said
Okay, well then I'm gonna share with you because you're dead, and the worst case you're the spy, which you already know this information. Best case scenario, you're the washerwoman.
You are the virgin. No, you're the soldier. Nope, you are the chef.
But yeah,
a spy wouldn't do that. They would know.
Sure, Hannah. But yeah, if Marcus is the empath, he can easily be poisoned if he's spreading that too much. Because I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Or is there a fortune teller playing on me and call it a day?
But who are you?
Chef.
Oh, so you nailed it.
No, yeah, I told you that. I just did. Did I not?
No, I don't think you. I said chef.
I said.
You will.
Hold on. I thought I didn't.
No, I was like, you're the virgin, you're the soldier, you're the chef.
No,
you may have been talking, but I was talking, so I was only listening to me.
Did the washerwoman information confirm you? Is that what? No. So then it confirmed Keith.
Yeah. Oh, it confirmed Keith.
Yeah. That's what it was. Zamila just told me that
Which
Keith
I know
was confirmed.
makes it look bad on me, but.
Well, that's why they're sitting over there. Look at them, buddy.
Buddy.
Okay.
They've been talking a long time.
I know they've been talking a little too much, actually.
Who's bad?
We think Marcus?
If we're basing our information off of Marcus, then what are we doing?
What's that?
We've been basing our information so far.
We have been. So like either we
Does
can.
you know what Annika is?
No, Annika gave me a 3 that
or
I.
Gab.
Gab socially is reading good to me, but we never know.
Jara, what are you? I'll tell you what I am if you tell me.
I need to have more conversations.
Go for it. I agree.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm the monk.
Yeah. I'm the Raven Keeper.
Okay. What are you claiming to try and get killed?
Undertaker, and it's not working.
No.
At all. Too many people know I'm the Raven Keeper, but we got to start building puzzles. But Zamila just lied to me 3 different times.
Yeah.
So I'm getting confused, but I'm not hearing about any other outsider, so it still checks out. I don't know. I don't know who's bad.
I believe Hannah G is the saint.
All right.
Does it work?
Very frustrating. I've learned essentially nothing.
Well, you know.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the evening of day number 3, and that means that nominations are now open. Yes, Marcus.
I would like to nominate AJ.
Tell me why.
The network of trust has pointed to AJ as being evil. Multiple sources of confirmation are pointing at AJ as being evil. It's possible he's not the demon, but I think we got some time, and I think it's a safe vote.
AJ.
Do you want to share some of these networks?
Funny enough, you're in one of the networks.
Am I in the network?
You are in the network.
My defense would be that
The social network.
I don't want to see too much. I think, if we believe Lars, no, we don't. Okay, fair enough. Then, if you don't believe Lars, then there is no Undertaker in play. I'm not a good kill. Because it won't prove anything.
The only other...
Right?
No.
So, I've been hard claiming to everyone. Almost everyone except probably Lars, because that's who I didn't hard claim to. We had a brief 4-way chat, but I didn't hard claim to you yet. But at least the people who have. So it could be red herring, it could be among other things. This is the only thing I could be reading wrong in my world, but I feel like it's not worth.
Any pertinence?
Yeah, what information? What are you?
Chef.
And what did you get?
0.
Okay.
Did someone get a 1?
No, I have a bad memory.
Okay.
I have bad memory.
Stricken for the record.
No. Yeah.
I think just based on the information I have, Chef would have to have gotten a 1. Because just based on what we're getting is that Recluse is sitting next to an evil person.
But if the
No,
spy,
they don't have to. They don't have to. But it would just be
really
surprising for a 0.
Also, do we only have one outsider currently? Because we might have a
We
crunk.
have 2 outsiders.
Oh boy.
We have a Recluse and we have a Saint.
We may have a poisoner also. So
That is good
these
to
are
know.
some things to think about.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Marcus nomination on AJ. There are 8 players alive, meaning 4 is required to put AJ on the block.
I know, but
starting with Hannah Green.
Town, are we doing this?
In 3, 2, 1.
I'll take 1. Y'all did it.
2,
No ghost votes, folks.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I got you.
6 is enough.
And that's early.
Any other nomination?
That's fine.
Do you want to live?
I'd rather live just for numbers' sake, but
Yeah.
to get
We're
rid
getting
of
there,
this
yeah, I got you.
world,
Yeah.
it's not. It's yeah.
Is there like a start knowing that's like down to die?
Well,
other than him.
Other than me, but
Right. This is why.
Are you good?
yeah.
Yeah.
Any other nominations?
Not a nomination, just Hannah G, like you're good and stuff?
Yeah.
Who do you suspect?
Yeah.
I'm trying to switch.
right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I am
Don't know
trying
why.
to switch that part of my brain off because it's more fun this way.
More fun than just solving the game.
Hannah's just too good. They just don't. Yeah.
I'm in do not disturb mode.
All right. Any other nominations? This will be the third and final call.
other than a butler being executed, I think it's fine.
It does feel like a weird town, though, doesn't it? It's
Yeah. a little
Weird.
bit.
I love a weird town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're closing down the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. AJ, you have been selected by your peers to be executed. You are brought up to the gallows. You have been executed. And you die. Please flip over your smile because the game is over and the good team has won.
Network of trust. What trust? Network of trust.
Your empath 2 was so strong.
It was insane.
Your empath 2 was so strong. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Insane.
I couldn't.
The setup was.
Wow. Empath.
It's too strong. Too strong.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You were the spy?
I was the spy, but I was in with the
Your
spy.
empath 2 was too strong. I couldn't build a world.
No, it was so.
You can't squirm from an empath too.
Let's hear the
It was empath 2. I couldn't do anything.
Let's hear the grid.
It was empath 2, beginning of the game.
I just want to show you very quickly.
It was so hard. Oh, that's why I was like so page.
I always text Tara the Grim, and I literally highlighted this, and I was like, oh boy, oh boy.
The worst thing.
Empath
Should have
2.
dropped. The first person I talked to was Zamila.
Zamila.
The recluse.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that eliminates the recluse from being next.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which sucks. Yeah.
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 Okay, so let's talk about this grimoire.
It's a good learning game.
That's a good learning game.
It's a good learning game, guys.
Let's start over with Hannah, the washerwoman, who learned between Keith and Annika, the Raven Keeper. Both of you guys knew that information. We'll get to that in just a brief moment. We had the mayor who was targeted for death in night 2, and it bounced to the Virgin.
I didn't know who to kill, so I just picked Gab because I had a brief conversation with him.
I should say, night number 2 was a long night, and that's because I was like, oh god, I could kill the empath, but
You should have killed me.
I can't
You shoulda
reward
killed
the
me.
evil team for hitting the mayor. I can't.
No, you
I
can't.
just can't
No,
do
you can't.
it.
Can't do that.
And so, yeah, we'll talk about that. We had the Raven Keeper in Keith, who was seen in a washerwoman pin. We had the Recluse, who was a very popular choice. You were monk protected twice and poisoned once. Yeah, so there you go. Oh my god. Which was fun. It had no effect on the game whatsoever. We had Lars, the Poisoner, who selected the monk in Hannah Green first, and then the recluse, and then died. We had the...
We lied to each other.
Yeah. We had Marcus, the empath, who is seated directly between the poisoner and the imp. There was no Baron in this game. There was no drunk in this game. There was nothing I could do.
It was so hard. Like, how do you...
It's pretty tough. I tried.
It's very close to the game. Like, I couldn't stop the poisoner too. I couldn't stop empath too.
We had, of course, our imp, who had no Scarlet Woman. We'll get to that in a second. We had the monk, who chose Zamila twice, was the recluse, was never targeted. That being said, I probably would have bounced to you if you were a valid target to be bounced to. Probably. But I couldn't. And so I'll finish that and I'll talk about that bounce in a second. We had Annika, the spy, who knew everything, absolutely knew everything, and kind of got a little bit unfortunate. So, showed the Grim Knight 1, was like, you're in a Raven Keeper. But, as you can see, this reminder token says wrong, and got a little
I was like, I don't know what that means.
confused a little bit by this wrong reminder token. And so that is
I
why,
didn't remember the Grim Knight one.
that is why there was no, like, both the Raven Keeper nonsense. I tried to make that happen. It didn't. So, Annika knew that you saw her. And,
but I didn't. In theory, I should have known
Yeah,
if I knew how to read the Grim.
Yeah, which is difficult. That's part of the spy. We had our fortune teller who was sitting between the spy and the saint, her red herring.
Wow. That's good.
This is where things got a little, oh God, the night 2 was so bad for the evil team. It's crazy. So night 1, the fortune teller chooses their neighbors. So the red herring's in their ping, so I have to give a yes. And then night 2, you chose these two. And of course, you get a fucking yes. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so bad with the empath. So the only real way I could tip the scales was on the mare. And I was like, I could have killed you. And I kind of wanted to. But I will say, there was a few things. One, if you're an empath and you get a 2 on night 1, you're still suspecting your neighbors. It's not really vindicating AJ.
No.
So I thought that maybe I could play a game. I knew there was some outsider shenanigans because you claimed an outsider. So I was like, maybe I can think that he's the drunk. Make him think he's the drunk. Maybe I can do that. I couldn't kill the saint because I wanted an evil win condition. Didn't want to kill the fortune teller because they did get a yes on their red herring. Obviously didn't want to kill the spy. Didn't want to kill the monk because there was some protection and it didn't really make any sense to kill the monk. Empath we talked about. Recluse was protected by the monk. I probably would have bounced to that. Raven Keeper I'm not going to kill because that's horrible for the evil team. If the demon kills them. Left the virgin, or to actually just pass through into the mare. But again, I don't want to reward an evil team for hitting the mare. So I was like, what can I do? So anyway,
That's rough.
that was your game of Trouble Brewing, folks. Your demon bluffs were librarian, chef, and undertaker.
Nice.
And every other role because the spy knew.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Probably a short.
You waited so long to become the demon.
Yeah, I guess like if
Thank you very much for watching. I hope that if you are new or inexperienced with Blood on the Clocktower, you found that helpful. Before I let you go though, I want to talk about a few things I didn't have the opportunity to in this video. So technically the game ended earlier than it could have. We always congratulate our evil team here. Playing evil is very difficult and AJ was in a very rough position from the start. He really fought, and so huge kudos to AJ. But if he carried on, the game would eventually end up in a Final 4 situation or a Final 3 situation. I'll talk about Final 4 in just a brief moment, but Final 3 is when there's only 3 players left alive, and that's guaranteed to be the last day of the game, because if you kill any of those by execution, then the game ends because there's only 2 players left alive. So this is kind of the climax of a game of Blood on the Clocktower, and most of the time that is the day in which the ghost votes will be sent as ghost votes will be spent as town sends it on a player they think is the demon. It's really exciting, and a lot of games do end up in the Final 3, and just so you know, there's a name for it. It's called Final 3. So let's briefly touch on Final 4, which is another unique part of this game. And most towns will choose to sleep on Final 4. And the reason for this is because of math. So let's just say, for example, town executes players on Final 4. That means you're left with 3 players, and then the demon will have a chance to kill, and that will end the game because the condition has been met for the evil team, but there's only 2 players left alive. So most of the time in Final 4, town will go to sleep because then just the demon kills, and now in Final 3 you have 1 less player to consider as being the demon. So it just means the odds are better for the town if you go to 3 instead of 4. So a lot of times if you're a new player and you're playing with experienced players, they're just gonna be like, oh, we sleep on 4, we sleep on 4, we go to bed on 4. And what they're referring to is because is that they want to give town a better chance to find the demon by going to the Final 3. Okay, so that's some stuff about the game I didn't have to get into, but let's talk more about Blood on the Clocktower in general. So what we just played was Trouble Brewing, but in the box of Blood on the Clocktower, there are 2 other scripts.
They are Bad Moon Rising and Sects and Violets. Those two scripts are more complicated than Trouble Brewing, but don't mistake that for them being more fun than Trouble Brewing. Trouble Brewing is a super tight and great experience, and so many of the groups that I play in still play Trouble Brewing because it's just so much fun. That being said, Sects and Violets and Bad Moon Rising are both awesome as well, very unique experiences. So when you're feeling ready to move up into the next tier of complexity, definitely try those out. There is also a whole world of custom scripts, which is where community members will take the existing characters that exist on the base 3 scripts alongside a bunch of experimental characters that have been released, and they put them into a script in a unique combination and call it a custom script. Those scripts can be wild and a lot of fun. If you are interested in seeing how those play right here on Mount Unpleasant, we play custom scripts. We have played the base 3 scripts. You can go watch us play in person those games right now on our YouTube channel. There's also one other thing I should mention is that there are character types that exist outside of the townsfolk, outsiders, minions, and demons. They are fabled and loric. Those two don't get assigned to a player like the other character types. They're more assigned to the game, or you can kind of think of it as the storyteller playing them. And they change the rules of the game. The Fabled change the rules of the game in a way that fixes problems. So for example, if you have somebody with a disability that might need some aid from somebody else, you can use a Fabled called the Revolutionary to pair them up with somebody, and that means they will be guaranteed to be on the same team. On the flip side, you have the Lorics, which introduce new problems to the game. So if you're an experienced player in an experienced group, you may want to use Loric to add some fresh new twists to the Blood on the Clocktower format. I won't be explaining them here because they're kind of complicated, but all of the characters can be found on the Blood on the Clocktower wiki, which is an amazing source for Blood on the Clocktower players because it gives you advice on how to play every single character, but it also gives you advice on how to bluff as every character, and it just gives you a great overview of this game as a whole. There is a lot to this game. There is so much to see, so much to experience, and honestly, it's my favorite game, which is why I am so excited to share it with you. All right, only one last thing. We at Mount Unpleasant have a Patreon page. If you think what we do is valuable for the community, head over to the link in the description and you can donate a few bucks every month to make sure that we keep making the best Blood on the Clocktower content out there. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.